If you love fajitas, wait till you try Sheet Pan Steak Fajitas. Natalie Mikles from Made in Oklahoma is here in the Air Comfort Solutions kitchen with our recipe. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning.
So sheet pan recipes, why do you like them? Why do you do sheet pan recipes?
I mean, a couple of reasons. Number one, this is the time of year when I really go to them. It's one pan. I mean, that's all you need. Actually, this one is so easy. We don't even need a bowl. I mean, I'm going to put assemble everything in a little plastic bag, and then we're going to put it right on the sheet pan or whatever kind of baking pan you have, and that's it. You know, it also, a sheet pan really crisps the food. It lets everything, you know, have its space. You want to give everything room to cook, and I think you've made some sheet pan dinners.
Yeah,
They're great.
Ree Drummond, so Pioneer Woman, is huge on sheet pans. Any cookbook that you buy of hers is going to have sheet pans in it. My wife makes different variations. We do like chicken sausage sheet pan. We do chicken breasts and tenderloins. It's just great, and you get, like you said, the appetizers with it, the side dish, the main course. It's all just in one pan.
Oh, you can do it all in one pan, and even here, not even a bowl. So I'll start with the spice mixture. This is a marinade that we're going to make for our meat and vegetables. So I started with a couple of teaspoons of cumin, a couple of teaspoons of oregano, and with fajitas, you know, even think about, you know, at a restaurant, the fajitas are really heavily spiced. So you want that really kind of smoky, nice flavor. So a lot of spice here. We're going to do about a tablespoon of kosher salt, a tablespoon of brown sugar, which gives it some nice sweetness.
Smart.
And then Daddy Hinkle's seasoning, which is made in Oklahoma. It's a great all-purpose seasoning. You can use this on steaks, chicken, whatever you want.
Ooh,
it's good in fajitas. Yeah, so I do quite a bit of that.
It's aromatic.
Isn't that great?
Just right off the jump, so you know that's going on the meat and the veggies.
That's right. And then we'll cut a lime. And you'll want to juice the lime. I'll just use my hands today.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I like this. You know, the kids can maybe help on this. I mean, my son would just love to squeeze the stuffing out of the fruit. I mean, he would just love to do that. So him, my 4-year-old doing this, squeezing a lime.
He can do this part for sure. You could also, if you'd like, you don't have to, you can add a little oil in there, and that will kind of help you too with your marinade. But if you want to just do all lime juice, that's also fine. This is very adaptable. So this is kind of a thick marinade that you have here. Then we're going to add the meat and veggies, and whatever veggies you like are fine. I'm going to do a bell pepper. We'll just slice that into big pieces.
Beautiful.
I think with the sheet pan, you know, these vegetables will cook down. So, you know, large pieces is fine. You could do chicken with this. You could do steak. We're going to do steak, but you know, like you said, Dave, whatever you like is great.
And a marinade, you know, something that my wife does, but she's the cook, she's the baker in the family. Something my wife does, I mean, a lot of times she'll read ingredients of seasonings or read ingredients of things on the bottle and just kind of make up her own marinade or seasoning, because you kind of usually have the stuff like taco seasoning, for example.
That's right.
She just does that.
Yes.
You know, doesn't need to buy a package, and you can do that with Made in Oklahoma ingredients. Just a little bit of cumin, a little bit of this and that. That's what
I do. You know, I always use it kind of a little bit of this and a little of that, but always looking for Made in Oklahoma ingredients, which are everywhere, all of our grocery stores in Oklahoma. So we have our vegetables. Oh, let's add some onion too. A little purple onion or red onion is good here. And you'll just slice that up and add it. It gives really a pretty color too. And that's the other thing about the sheet pan dinners. They look so appealing. You know, when you have it all laid out on the pan, they just look so delicious. There we go.
Now, does the meat go in the bag? We have about a minute left. So the meat goes in the bag as well.
Yes, let's do that just very quickly. I'll just show you that we'll slice that really thin. You know, for fajitas, you want to slice thin, because we're going to cook this.
First? Oh, sorry, Natalie. Do you sear it first, or do you just do raw meat with everything?
You do not need to. You do not need to sear this first, because you're going to cook at a really high temperature. Everything will be cooked, and there's no fear of anything, you know, being combined. So this is really thin. I'd say like maybe a ½ inch. Put that right in. You can marinate for 24 hours. You can marinate just for 20 minutes if you're short on time.
Yeah. And
let that really, you know, combine really well. Put that on your sheet pan or whatever baking dish you have.
Yeah, so it can be the big one. We've got kind of like an 8x8 and 9x9 here.
Right, that's right.
And just cook it hot enough to cook everything.
400 degrees for about 20 minutes.
All right, so here we go. Steak, sheet pan, fajitas. Check these out. And oh, these are nice too. Where do you get these? These are just like mini tortillas.
Yeah, just mini tortillas. I also like to add some mushrooms. These are JM mushrooms in Oklahoma, and you know, just you can make the fajitas however you like with sour cream, cheese, and And
perfect.
Yeah, easy weeknight dinner.
Natalie Mikles with Made in Oklahoma Coalition. Thank you so much. News6.com/recipes for more. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more after this.